1950s movie items. First item right here is a movie magazine program for the kid, also known as Kid Chung, My Son Ah Chang, and The Adventures of Little Xiong. This is a Singaporean movie program, like movie magazine, and this is one of the rarest items I picked up. This is from 1950, and this is ultra rare. This movie was actually based on a comic book, and Bruce Lee played the role of like a rascal. So that's the illustration of Bruce right there. That's the part he played as the kid, My Son Ah Chang, in Hong Kong. On the bottom is a picture of his father. This is one of the, I guess, 2 movies that he appeared in with his father. And Li Hui Chun right here on the bottom. And this is a very, very rare piece. Almost impossible to find this. I was very fortunate to have found this. And we're gonna go over here. Next one, same size, a Singaporean movie program. And this one is for the 1951 Hong Kong movie Infancy, starring Yai Li, and this is Yai Li, and Bruce Lee plays a small role in the film too as a kid. This lady on the front here, she was a famous Chinese actor from Hong Kong, and she also did some American movies. She's actually born in San Francisco. Yai Li happens to be the great-grandmother of Randy Wong. I figured this out when I was talking to Randy by text, and I had showed him some of my vintage items, and he saw this and he said this program is his aunt, and I was kind of like not sure if he mistaken this as his aunt. And then he showed me pictures in his living room. He even sent me alternate pictures from this set, but not this photo, and sure enough, it's his aunt. So Randy Wong's great aunt starred in a film with Bruce Lee. Pretty cool. Okay, so these are 2 1950s Singaporean movie programs from 2 of Bruce Lee's early Hong Kong films. I'm gonna go to the next part of the review. And I recently picked up this ultra rare movie flyer from Singapore, and this is from 1955. It's in mint condition. This is a Singaporean movie flyer, and this one is from An Orphan's Tragedy. And there's Bruce Lee on the bottom, right there on the flyer, as a 14-year-old Bruce Lee. I just love when these old flyers have pictures of Bruce Lee on them, and some of them don't, but that's sure enough Bruce Lee right there. I mean, this is old. Look at that. I love these old vintage items from the 50s. 60s and 70s are awesome to have too, but trying to locate the stuff from the 50s is just very, very, very rare. And a lot of fans don't take the opportunity to get these type of things. They don't see Bruce Lee in a kung fu outfit, and they automatically they don't see any type of importance to it. I mean, these are part of Bruce Lee's early life, beginning of a martial artist, and some of them were before. So yes, that was a little picture I showed, and it has the opening day times on there at the Ruby Theater. That is really cool. Look at that. Look at the time stamped on the old flyer. This is actual theater used flyer. These are just all the Chinese text on here. Bruce Lee's name should be on this flyer. Of course, he went by his stage name. And yeah, I mean, this one right here. I never thought I'd get the opportunity to get this this flyer. This is just ultra rare. And then if you look closely, Bruce Lee's name is right here, Lee, and then the little dragon. And then I'm not gonna try to say it in Chinese because a lot of collectors will try to say don't speak Cantonese or Mandarin. They'll try to say the names in Chinese because somebody told them how to say it, and then when they actually say it, they're not saying it right. So to Chinese people, you're gonna sound funny if you don't say it right. Chinese language is very, very difficult. Unlike Japanese, it's a little easier to learn. Cantonese has like 8 tones. Mandarin has about 4, but I mean, the tones actually change the way, what the meaning is of the word. So, I mean, even if you think you're sounding it right, you're not pronouncing it right, and your tones are off. So yeah, it just sounds funny when some people, they try to speak Chinese, but they don't speak it just because they heard someone tell them the name. I'm not going to do that, but I do recognize a lot of the words in Chinese because I'm used to collecting. Let me go to the next flyer here. Next flyer here is from 1956, and this one is known as Sweet Time Together, but it's also got an alternate name, and the alternate name for this one is The Wise Guys Who Fool Around. And you'll see Bruce's name is on this flyer too. You try to locate the, yeah, it's right there. See, there it is right there. Bruce Lee's name on the flyer once again. Okay, and I'm going to turn this around and show you this next flyer. This is actually the back side of this flyer. It's a rectangle flyer, and the front doesn't have Bruce Lee on it. It's just got a picture of the 2 main actors and the actress. And this one is 1957, Singapore. This one is for the movie Thunderstorm. Bruce was 16. So if you look down here, you'll see a 16-year-old Bruce Lee right there. And that's just so awesome how they put his picture on the flyer. I just love that. And the fact that these are from the 50s, extremely hard to get. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn this back around. That's the end of the review. And it's extremely hard trying to get all these flyers. There's more than 20 of these flyers that Bruce Lee, more than 20 movies that he did in Hong Kong. I'm not going to give out the actual number of how many movies he did. I know how many movies he made as a child, all the way up to The Orphan in 1960. That Orphan was actually filmed in 1958, but it wasn't released until March 1960. So there's some little tips right there for you. And I'm always was dying to see a flyer for Golden Gate Girl. I don't think it exists, but I was always dying to see a flyer for that film. I've seen photos of the front of a theater when that movie came out, 1941, and there's like almost like lobby photos in the front. I've seen that. I've zoomed in on them, and it shows pictures of it. So there must be something exists from that movie, but I haven't seen any promotional items for that movie. But that to have that would be just golden. Probably means more to have that than any of his films, because that's when he was a baby, and that was the first film that he ever appeared in. And that's it for the review. Thank you.